Welcome to the introductory lesson where we will be using Autodesk Architectural Desktop with Design Academy Getting Started to create a house and a schedule similar to the animation that you're seeing. For the first exercise, what we are going to do is open up our ADT Getting Started and then go to the tool palette, and we're going to go ahead and select the wall and right click on the wall, apply properties to line work, and we're going to select the outside lines. And you can go ahead and click it, or you can drag your mouse over the object and grab multiple lines at the same time. And then go ahead and press enter. And we don't want to delete the geometry, so go ahead and type in N for no and press enter. And then the properties command should open up, and we want to change the justify to left. That means that the wall is going to go on the outside of that line. And then we want to do the same to the center, but this time we're going to right click. Oh, actually we're going to go ahead and select, and we're going to go over the lines ourselves. And when you're done, press enter. And then go ahead and select the other lines. This is actually a closet in a house. And you can zoom in and zoom out. So select the wall, and it should snap to the endpoint. And when you're done, go ahead and press enter. And then we're going to make the dividing wall between the kitchen and the dining room. The last wall is a little area at the bottom of the bedroom, and if you notice when you select it, it's probably not going to go in correctly. So right click on the item, the wall, and you want to right click at the very bottom, go ahead and click properties. And the justify, right now it's baseline, we want to go left, and so if it's for your computer, if it decides to be on the right, just make sure that that wall is smooth. And then go ahead, you can see you can do that to all the walls. And you want to zoom out, and you can also zoom out by scrolling your mouse, and you might want to play around with those menu options, and the hand tool should center it. So you want to go ahead and save your work. And then the other thing you want to do is go ahead and try some of the views. So go to the isometric view on the top, and in the styles, you can always right click on the top bar to find these. And you have the 2D wireframe, and then go back to the top view and make sure everything's centered. And you're done with the exercise. In exercise 2, we're going to add doors to the CAD file that we previously worked on. So what we want to do is open up the file, and once we have our file open, we will go ahead and select the door menu. Open up your file, should be on your T drive, and take your mouse and go on to the toolbar and select the door icon. And once that's selected, it is live, so it automatically drop a door wherever you put your mouse. Now you want to hit escape to get out of it. And once you have it selected, let's go look at our PDF file, make sure that we have it where we want to. So one thing that it wants us to do is turn the OSNAP settings off. And what that does is it enables you to snap objects to corners or midpoints. So we're going to go ahead and just turn that off. You can see if we have it on and we would drop the door, it tends to want to go to the endpoints. But let's go ahead and continue with the exercise. And we want to make sure that the door is at a correct width here. 3 foot width and 6 foot 8 inch in height. So go ahead and select the door that you already did. Right click on it and hit Properties. And there we can modify the width of the door. And now we want to add more doors. So I count a total of 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 doors. And I also can see that I didn't put that in the correct position. So I can pretty easily fix that. And also notice how the doors open to one side or the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on the door. Select the door. And if you click onto it, you can see there's arrows. And if I select the arrow, you can see how it will move in the opening I want. So if it opens to the left or the right, swings out or swings in. And to get out of that, just hit the Escape key when you're ready to move it. I just zoomed out. Alright, so let's move it to where it needs to be. On my PDF I can zoom in on the file to look at it more close. Alright, so let's fix these doors. I'm going to select the door and move it. And I'm also probably going to want to zoom in a little bit here. But first let's go ahead and put those other doors in. So grab the door icon from the tool properties and add your doors. And I can zoom on top of an object and scroll with my mouse and zoom in and out. Another way of zooming in. And go ahead and release that door. And it doesn't have to be perfect at this point. But we do want to match the lesson. Okay. So the next thing it wants us to do is to add a double door at 6 feet in width and 6 feet 8 inches. Now if I put it in there, it's probably going to default to the old setting. So let's see if I can change it by right-clicking, hitting the properties. Go ahead and type in 6 feet. Okay, so there's the door. It's double. It's not 6 feet. Right-click, hit the properties, and now I can fix it. And there it's fixed. Now let's go ahead and inspect what we did. Go to an isometric view, change how we view the materials or the styles, and then go to the top view, and you are completed with the second exercise.